Hey, what's up, everybody? Tarek Khan here from Absolute Synergy, and I'm going to show you guys a game with me versus Frost DHR. Uh, I start out at small 9. This is normally where I like to build my hall at small 9. Some people build it 2 spots lower so that it's one space underneath these trees. This just seems to work out the best for me. Uh, Frost is 11 o'clock in this game. He's up here, so we're going to get into a 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock war. Or small 9, 11 o'clock tower war. I put my first farm right there in case somebody is 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock. So if they come down here and scout me at small 9, they can't build a building right here and then make my peons pop out down here. So the farm's done almost, and I'm going to start scouting. Send my peon up to 9 o'clock. And if you notice on this mini map right here, I see a light blue unit coming down. So I hurry up and close off with the lumber mill right there. So at 9 o'clock is clear. That means he is 11 o'clock. Come over here and make another farm. And he is closed off at 11 o'clock, so I build a tower. He's got a tower going, and then he's going to make another tower. So I'm going to get 2 towers going over here. That's not the best placement for that tower because I can't repair it. Start repairing both these towers. Try to get them upgraded as fast as possible. Got both of them upgraded. Start getting gold. Come up here. I built that tower right there so that when this peon gets done, I can build a wall, cancel the wall, and he'll hop out on the other side. And there he goes. He hops out on the other side. Now I'm going to try to come up here in racks and build a barracks in his gold path, but he's got peons there. So that peon walks all the way around. Notice how I go back and forth between my base and his. Built the barracks so he can't get gold. His towers are upgrading, and I send my peon, which I didn't send it the right direction. He just died in an instant. I got 1 tower down, so now it's 2 towers versus 1. The only way that tower that he's got is going to live is if he gets another peon down there to repair it. Try to get my peons over there to repair that, but I didn't build it far enough, and he starts killing a couple of my peons. And that barracks, I don't want to finish that barracks. Save resources, build a farm right there, and that's going to mess up his gold flow a little bit. Basically, I'm just trying to slow him down, but I didn't let the barracks complete because I wanted to save resources. So I got 1 tower alive up at 11 o'clock, and that's going after his mill, which is a good thing. Now, he's at 11 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure he does not have an expansion, but he is, he's trapped in there for a little bit as long as my tower's alive. So I'm going to run this peon right over here. I'm going to run that peon over here to 5 o'clock, and I'm going to expand before he chops out of 11 o'clock and becomes a threat to me. He's building another tower up there to start killing my own tower. And I messed up a little bit later. I let that tower die too early, and you'll see it in a little bit. I don't have the resources for a haul right now, but I'm going to wait a minute, build the resources. I should have sent a peon up there to 11 o'clock as soon as I saw him making that other tower so that I could repair my own tower. I'll get a peon up there and start repairing it, but it's not in time, and that tower ends up dying. I'm sending this peon right there, up there, trying to get him up there before he starts, or before that tower starts dying of mine. It's getting close, waiting on that peon to come up there. And it did not make it in time. So I'm going to send that peon down to 5 o'clock and start doing some stuff there. Start chopping. If you notice, I started chopping this little tree over here at 5 o'clock, and that just right there, it starts get some of these trees out of the way. It helps for better gold flow. I wall off 5 o'clock. Start walling it off. Getting kind of low on farm space and wood, so I started chopping. Starting to get my wood back up there. Repairing that farm so that I have no gaps in between how many peons I can make. Now I send these 2 peons up in these holes and chop up at an angle, both of them up at an angle, and that's going to knock those trees out of the way a lot faster, which is going to help me with my gold flow. Got a barracks going, and I'll probably look up here at 11 o'clock to see if he started chopping out yet, but I don't think he does. So here in a little bit I'm going to send some more peons up there, kind of tower him in, because I figure that he's ahead of me, because he didn't have to make a second haul. But if I can make it past his first wave of lust, then I'll probably win the game, since I got two town halls going. So I'm gonna send these peons up here, and I'm gonna start attacking that lumber mill, just kind of more or less as a distraction. And if he does decide to come out with some ogres or whatever, it's gonna be a pain in the ass for him just dealing with those 2 towers. Upgraded to stronghold, and that peon died. I'm trying to keep these 2 towers out of the range of his other towers, so that they're just attacking his lumber mill. That's all I'm worried about. Just a distraction. Come down here, make a smith. And I notice that if you notice, when I was up there at 11 o'clock, he's already got a stronghold. So he's ahead of me. I know right now that he's ahead of me. Getting kind of high on gold and low on wood. So I pull some peons off of my gold and I throw them on wood, start chopping. Make an ogre mound down here at 5 o'clock right there. Pull some more peons off of gold and start them getting on wood. And he's already 14. So he will beat me to lust most likely. What I'm going to do later in the game to try to compensate for that is I'm going to get a bunch of peons repairing my altar, so that the gap between my lust and his lust isn't as big. Hopefully he doesn't do the same. And I'm upgrading to 4. Got my smith done, so I'm going to upgrade level 2. It would have been nice if I started upgrading a little sooner. If you notice, I built that barracks right there against them trees, so I'm going to send this peon over here and start chopping that tree so that I can get my ogres out of that hole over there. He's starting to chop out underneath his lumber mill. Build another barracks. And my resources are horrible right now. I got 11,000 gold and 5. Now I'm doing a little better on wood, but I was doing horrible. He's got a cat now, so he's starting to attack my towers up here. I'm repairing that. And he sent an ogre up there as well. Make my altar, and I'm going to repair it with a lot of peons. Try to get lust as soon as possible.